In week 2 of President Donald Trump and his administration's takeover of the D.C. Police Department. And this week, the president meeting with and addressing between 300 National Guardsmen and police personnel working in the district. The president talked about how people are feeling more comfortable going out to dinner and to other events. He said that his son recently went out 4 nights in a row and said that before the takeover, he hasn't been out in 4 years. The president said that the takeover is not about playing games. The goal is to continue to make the district safe, and he plans on keeping the effort going for a while. He says bringing in the National Guard and other federal agencies is paying off.
Some of the stats, they just read them out to me inside, the numbers that we haven't seen here ever, actually ever. And I think it's probably, right now, to me, I feel very safe now, and I'm hearing people are very safe, but I know within 2 weeks it's going to be, Pam, it's going to be at a level that's even far superior.
Joining us is Dr. Todd Belt, the head of George Washington's political management program. Dr. Belt, welcome back to Capitol Review.
Thanks, Mark. It's great to be with you again.
It's great to have you, sir. Let's spend now, 2 weeks into the D.C. takeover. Your thoughts?
Well, it's really interesting. We know that Donald Trump has long had an antipathy for the cities of the United States, and he thinks that they are run very poorly. And this is really an opportunity where there's very little resistance because of the federal mandate over the District of Columbia, for him to move in, at least for 30 days, and to try to correct what he sees as problems with the cities and perhaps put together a template he might export to some other cities, but that might be facing some resistance if he does that.
You used the word opportunity. Is this an opportunity for him to push his immigration agenda?
Well, that's exactly right. Remember that he has always said that the problem with immigration is the crime that comes with immigration, even though the statistics don't bear that out whatsoever. Immigrants and illegal immigrants commit less crimes. But if they can start putting together at least some anecdotal evidence with the people that they round up here, they can make a better case to the American people that this is what they're doing, tying together the immigration issue, which is very popular for Donald Trump, with the issue of crime in the cities.
You talk about making a case to the American people. The Democrats, as you know, right now they have no power. They're in the minority. Do you think that they can use this for the midterms? Because so much can happen between now and then.
Yeah, well, that's really what they're looking for. They're looking to put together, the types of cases that they can make against the administration. And of course, there will be issues and people using cell phones and finding perhaps some issues with overreactions on the part of the people on the streets and the people who are enforcing the laws. And that's probably going to make its way into the midterm commercials that we'll see. But in reality, the president has 30 days and needs another act of Congress to extend it. And frankly, the Democrats just don't have anything that they can do in terms of investigations or anything like that.
What needs to happen to make this a political win for President Trump?
Well, it's really difficult. Remember, Donald Trump is the law and order president, but it was his supporters who overran the Capitol on January 6th, and he's trying to clean up D.C., as he says. And, if he can say that he is the law and order president and put some things behind him that show that he is making progress here, this can help him with his polling numbers, which are really slipping and continue to do so.
He needs Congress approval for an extension of 30 days. He's very influential with the majority. Do you think he'll get those extra 30 days? How do you see this playing out?
I think he'd rather wrap this up in 30 days and say that he's been able to do so much so quickly and then be able to export it to other cities. But if he wants it, I'm sure the Republicans in Congress will line up to give it to him.
Dr. Todd Belt, thank you so very much for joining us.
Great to be with you. Thanks for having me on.